All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about comments. So what is a comment and why do you need to understand what comments are? So comments can be used to explain Python code. Comments can be used to make the code more readable, and comments can be used to prevent execution when testing code. So basically what you're doing when you're commenting code is you're commenting it out. Okay, so an example of that would be, first let's go to make sure we're in the desktop here in Jupyter, and let's create a new file here, a new notebook, okay? And we're gonna call this, really, it won't let me create a new, okay, let's try that here then. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's save as, and let's do comments. Okay, so it won't let me do that either. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave the page, and what we're going to do, okay, it did work because it likes to fight with me. It's like you're not allowed to have fun. Come on, man, what are you doing? Because look, if I go to File, Open, you can see that we're in Desktop 03 Python Basics, and we have syntax and then comments. So it is working, and not only is it working, but it's working really well because now we can number comments as 02, so we know, okay, what's our order in terms of how we are learning Python basics. So the first thing we learned is syntax, which is just writing Python, right? And then comments is similar to that, and we're going to write the same syntax that we wrote in the previous video for the entertainment of you so that you can understand how to comment out the code. So we'll do hello world, and then I will hold command on the Mac, control on the PC, and hit the left arrow to go home, and I'm going to hit return. Okay, now we're going to use a hashtag. So I'm going to use a hashtag. So if you hold shift and type the letter or the number 3 on the top of your keyboard, then you'll get the hashtag. Okay? And then I'm going to write, this is a comment. Okay? So let's run the code. Hello world. Okay. So that is interesting from the perspective of, if you don't put the comment on the same line as the code, comments can be placed at the end of a line and Python will ignore the rest of the line. Okay, so if I go like this, so if I right click and I cut this and then I paste it here and then we run it, you see how it highlighted it? And it's all the same color now. So now when I run it, guess what? Nothing shows up. That's exactly what I wanted. Now that's how you would comment out a single line of code. Okay? And the other way you could do it is if we just delete that and I go to the end of the line and place it there. And I run it. It allows me to keep the code running. Okay? I'm going to overwrite that. It's just asking me if I want to save. So you notice that when I put this in front, it comments it out. When I put it in the back, when I put it in front, it doesn't do anything, right? When I put it behind it, then it comments out the whole line, okay? Now, if I go to print and I hit return, and then I go up here and I delete and I go back, this is what I'm getting. Hello world. It works now. And so this is what you can use to label this. Okay, like this is my first Python script. 11/27/2020. Yes, it is the 27th. I'm making sure. At 4:52 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Now, why would I do that? That's so that I know, okay, on November 27th, sorry, at 4:52 Eastern time, I wrote my first Python script. Okay. Comments does not have to be text to explain the code. It can also be used to prevent Python from executing code. Okay, so what they mean by that is you could do something like this. You could do print hello world. Okay, I'll save that. And what that's going to do is prevent the code from executing. Okay, from Python from executing the code. Okay, now let's talk about multi-line comments. Okay, so Python does not really have a syntax for multiple line comments. To add multiple line comments, you could insert a hashtag for each line. So it's not like, an example would be CSS. With CSS, you can block out multiple lines of code with their syntax for comments. With Python, they don't have multi-line comments. They only have per line comments. Okay, so what you would have to do is this. Okay, so if I do print 5 minus 2, print hello, my friends, and then print 5 plus 2. The only way to comment that out would be to write it here, do a hashtag. This is not going to run. Okay, and then this one we could just do don't let this code run. And then this one we could just do this is not allowed to run at this time. Okay, then I can go and I can do save, and we just did a multiple line comment. Okay, because we just basically went in and commented out each line. Now the other way you could do it, if you don't want to do all that, okay, let's say that we have, print hello world, print hello America, print hello Asia. Okay, and you're like, okay, well I don't really need to comment. I just want to block it out. Hashtag it, and then you block it out. So if you don't want to write anything, just put a hashtag there and that will comment it out. Okay? So again, very basic and simple concept, but straight to the point. And so what I want you to do is save this notebook, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.